How much do you think your environment plays into how successful you are in business? Like, I don't know what situation is with you living and stuff like this, but yeah.
Well, like I just moved out of my house, but I shared the house with 3 other guys. And I went back to my parents' house, and it's like you can't work. Like even if we have an office, like it's impossible because it's so many distractions. I think you were saying like how it was lonely when you were working on it. I was happier when I was lonely, just working and like actually making advancement, than when I was like partying every weekend, getting drunk as fuck, doing stupid shit. It's not fulfilling. You get like depressed. Like this is terrible. What am I doing?
It's very empty. I think it seems cooler than it really is. Like it's like, oh, it's gonna be so much fun, and then it's just kind of empty. It's just not really fun. It's the more the thought of doing it is more fun than actually doing it. Whereas with business, you're constantly improving. You're actually, even if you're getting like 0.5% better, like every day, or 1% better every day, like you're actually making big strides to actually becoming a fucking cool person, actually well-achieved, well-rounded, successful human being.
But you had like a gradual
over
time.
Completely.
Mine was bad, bro. I went from like no money to like a shit ton of money very fast, and it was not good. I was like 20.
Yeah, that's bad when you're younger. Yeah.
I went from I had an internship, like a software engineering internship over the last summer, and I went from never making any money, like super unprofitable with Facebook ads again, like spending like 10K on courses and ad spend and shit like this, and then I started doing organic, and like it just blew up, bro, out of nowhere. And this is right when I moved to the internship downtown Chicago. So I was working like the software engineering job, and I was doing TikTok, organic, and I had just started another Shopify store, and I was doing paid ads, and that one worked too. And I was like, holy fuck! And it was so much money coming in, it just like destroyed me. I remember it's just like one day I was like, I don't need to do that, and it slowly started deteriorating, bro. And then all of a sudden, by the end of the summer, I had like no money. Spent so much money at Tao and like these random clothes. So.
But the good thing is you learn from that lesson, and it's much better that happens when you're 20 years old rather than you're 35 years old and you have kids, kind of thing. It's much better that happens younger. Like I think a lot of people that hit it big with online money, they do have a period where they just like spunk it and they just buy dumb shit.
It's like prophecy, bro.
Literally, like you have to almost.
Right.
Like there's so many people that buy a Lambo and then like a year later they're like, yeah, fuck that. Like that was the dumbest decision ever. I lost like 20K of depreciation. Like it was the dumbest shit ever. And they can have an awakening and then come back to it later and really understand it.